Here I come to watch the city from the mountain, like an overview effect that I realize is very important for us to remind to do, to not get trapped into smaller scopes, like pictures, small pictures that sometimes we cannot see the way out, or we are trapped in those, or like we feel that it's like forever that we are trapped in there, and that makes me reflect of the times. There are different times in the Greek, gods of time. There's Chronos, that is this time that eats his own children, you know, that's everybody's being chased by the linear time. And from there comes the FOMO, you know, this FOMO of, oh, let's do all that, and there's this opportunity, and there's like, oh, if you don't do it, you will lose it, and that's a very strong force, the FOMO. But that's not the only time we can be navigating. What I am referring at the moment is more like a circular time. There are cycles. Even that sometimes you are trapped or again in a pattern, there's a circular time that can help us. That's the kairos, the circle, and everything is in here now. That also helps us with the presence. But also that can be counterproductive if everything is in here now and my life at the moment is in misery. Everything is misery, and that's amplified by the circularity of the cycles. So the magicians, the alchemists, we are taught to learn how to use both times, or even the third time, that is the aeons. Watching the aeons, the bigger picture, the God's time. And that zoom out, God-like zoom out into eternity, and that everything passes, that all the shapes will dissolve, and all potential. Well, I'm getting so philosophical. I just want to bring practical into, if we are trapped sometimes in a pattern, being able to zoom out. This happens a lot with the FOMO that I have seen in the cryptocurrencies or stocks or whatever, like toilet paper or like whatever. Like zooming out, you know, it's like this cannot take over me. This cannot be my state of urgency, of crisis all the time, because we are just being eaten by Chronos at that point. We just come for disrupt that circular linear time to enter a circular time and see, oh, this is a pattern, this is a cycle. Like happened to me 2 days ago in this full moon. I was like so strong, very well, and then I enter a pattern that I don't like playing video games, and it was like, oh, I'm wasting my time. I started punishing myself and going down, circularly down, and then realized, wait, I can disrupt this pattern, because I have been here, and I can zoom out and understand what I'm really looking, and not being fueled by that FOMO. Oh, I could play one more, and if I don't play one more, I will lose this time sensitive challenge. And it's like, that's how Chronos is being used against us. You know, the time sensitive, you have the timer there. It's like, wait, I am playing bigger games here. That's a reflection that I'm doing with my life at the moment. That's a valuable asset of understanding different timings, uses of time uses, from the Greek philosophy and what we learn in the Alchemists. Having an overview effect in our lives, in our time situations, patterns, will help us disrupt them. helped me a lot, the Initiatic Teachings. The Initiatic Teachings, I have to invite you again. You will have the opportunity to watch all the amulets, the explanation of how to use the linear and the circular time, and all this alchemy within that can get us out of returning patterns or metamorphic patterns, that there will be problems that are the same problem disguised as something different, a same relationship disguised as something different. I will invite you, if you feel sharing this of the overview, the invitation to have an overview, I highly advise it more in these times of craziness. Overview, disrupt the pattern. And if you want to learn more and to have a new perspective, teachings, amulets of the alchemists, time, space, energies, life, death, ego and the divinity, all those topics we are going to talk. Okay, so if you want all of those, please send me your email, or I will leave here the link for joining. See you soon, and yes, life is good. Life is good when we place ourselves in our divinity.